Hi, my name is Nikki Whaley and I am your Washington Elementary School District Governing Board Vice President. It is my honor to be here today to celebrate your students. Students, congratulations. I first want to start off by acknowledging that I understand that this is not what anybody was anticipating. And I think that's pretty much the theme for the year. The whole year has been one big unanticipated calamity after another, if you will. But I do hope that you will take this time to celebrate in the way that we can, while I also acknowledge that it is hard. As a parent, we look forward to these celebrations. And last year, my own child promoted from WESD, and I wasn't able to do a celebration of any kind. We had our celebration at home when we received the certificate in the mail. So, you know, it was disappointing because as a governing board member, that was one of the perks I was looking forward to, speaking at my child's 8th grade promotion. But that didn't get to happen. All of us have experienced all kinds of things that have been disappointing or frustrating this year, but one thing is certain, we have all been resilient. We've continued to adapt and change and move forward to whatever gets thrown our way. And that's why I know no matter who you are, whether you are the straight A student, the solid C student, the jock, the choir and band person, the person that has all the friends, the class clown, the person that kind of hangs back by themselves, whoever you are, you will be just fine. Next year is a brand new opportunity to do your very best, because one thing that is certain is that your future is not yet determined and your current situation is not fixed. Whatever you do going forward, always learn and grow, because we can always pick up and start again. So as you go into your freshman year, I hope that you will take every opportunity to define success and work for it yourself. You will be able to reach out for help, and nobody is going to think anything different of you. They're going to be there to support you. And I can tell you for a fact, as a student, as a mom of a student who just finished their first year, and it was a crazy year, that the amount of support that is there waiting for you is amazing. Teachers, coaches, counselors, all there to support. All you have to do is ask. And sometimes you don't even need to do that. A lot of times they'll reach out to you and see if you want some help or support. So take them up on it. Remember that you always have an opportunity to learn and grow. So if you fail, which may happen, fail forward. Learn from your mistake, learn from the problem, and regroup and move forward. We know that that's possible because of the year that you had, and you're here today. So going into next year, I'll say, good luck, you've got this, and congratulations to the class of 2021.
Good afternoon. Please stand as we welcome Logan Mitchell for the saying of our Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Good afternoon and welcome to our 2021 8th grade promotion ceremony. I am Jay Richardson. I'm the proud principal of the Palo Verde Middle School. It's with great pride that I stand in front of these promoting 8th grade students. I would like to say thank you to our parents, family, and friends for working with our teachers in school as partners in your students' education. Students, please join me in giving a round of applause for all those who have supported you in your education. Students, the past 2 years at Palo Verde, you have built some foundational skills to help ensure that each of you will be successful members of society. Through the 6 pillars of character, you've learned how to be respectful, responsible, caring, trustworthy, a citizen, and fair to all that you meet. John Wooden, one of the greatest basketball coaches in NCAA history, once said, "Your integrity begins with you. If you're not true to yourself, how can you be true to others? Be more concerned with your character than your reputation. Your character is who you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think you are." Students, your integrity is forever. Integrity means doing the right thing at all times and in every circumstance, whether someone is watching or not. It takes courage to do the right thing. Building a character of integrity takes years, but it only takes seconds to lose it. Students, I hope that you always remember the importance of your choices and the pride you feel when you do the right thing. Be thoughtful about your choices that you make. Don't put yourself in a situation or allow yourself to do anything that would damage the character of integrity that you've built. Students, remember all that you've learned here at Palo Verde these past 2 years. We couldn't be more proud of your accomplishments, and we believe that there are many more accomplishments yet to come. Dream big, 8th graders. While this promotion ceremony is the end of one chapter in your life, it's only the beginning of a wonderful life to come. Thank you. At this time, we would like to recognize our students for their academic accomplishments throughout this school year. We know that this has been a difficult school year. This group, you've remained online all year long. It's not an easy task to take all of your education from an online platform, and we congratulate you for all of your efforts that you've done this school year. This first group of students we have classified as our Bronze Award winners. These are students that have a 3.5 to 3.74 GPA throughout the school year. When you hear your name, please stand and be recognized. Alberto Hernandez, Bel Vasquez Perez, Nathan Walker, Aliyah Zuniga, Emily Garnica Hernandez, Yadira Chavez Cruz, Jocelyn Garcia Perez, Vanessa Garcia Vasquez, D'Angelo Garcia, Zoe Jangula, Angela Lopez Racho, Ruben Manriquez, Maddox Marcial, Say May, Monica Quintero Ruiz, and Daniel Yepes. Congratulations, Bronze Award winners. You may be seated. The next group of recipients are our Silver Award winners. These Silver Award winners have a GPA of 3.75 to 3.99, which means these students may have had 1 or 2 Bs during their time here at Palo Verde. When your name is read, please stand and be recognized. Emily Cardenas, Rodolfo Felix, Elisa Garcia, Jessica Hall, Enrique Herrera Chavez, Mark Pimentel Uribe, Larry Rodriguez Barrios, Christine Nguyen, Kaylee Green, Isabella De La Torre, Brian Moreno Luna, Naomi Guardado Barrios, Samantha Jamie Marcial, Benny Oliveira, Yamaleth Celine Reyes, Cynthia Cejas Soto, Lisa Lamb, Flor Segura Diaz, Samia Bagalwa, Amy Garcia, John Lee, and Jose Perez Diaz. Congratulations. And finally, our most prestigious award goes to our gold recipient winners. These are for students that have maintained a 4.0 GPA, that is straight A's, while they've been here at Palo Verde this school year. When you hear your name, please stand and be recognized. Michael Delgado, Go ahead, you guys can clap. Sindel Ariano. Davian Dominguez. John Delgado. Rosahari Garcia Rojas. Albert Jimenez Jr. Noela Santos Ventura. And finally, Justice Santos. Congratulations, gold winners. What an achievement. We thank you all for your hard work. We realize that being online was difficult. We know that you guys strive for excellence, and we look forward to seeing how you guys do in high school. At this time, I would like to welcome to the stage our assistant principal, Ms. Shannon Gray.
Hello, students. Looking good. How you feeling? Good? Okay, cool. All right, well, let's begin the most important part of the ceremony, hearing from the students of each of the teams. So we'll start with the Wildcats representative, Rosari Garcia Rojas. Come on up.
Welcome, online students. As Ms. Gray said and Mr. Richardson said, my name is Rosahari Garcia Rojas. I don't think that there are words that suffice the jubilation that I feel being here today with all of you. I honestly didn't think that we would be able to celebrate our promotion as far as this year went. I started by playing the role of Captain Obvious. This year wasn't what we wanted it to be. It was far from what we expected. This is supposed to be our year. This is supposed to be, we would get crowned royals of the school. We were supposed to be on top. We were supposed to leave our mark. I mean, even the year itself was perfect, 2020. It's a perfect number, phenomenon of nature. But the events that happened in the year, however, were pretty much far from perfect. We lost so many things. Some friends, sanity at times. Some of us even lost family, our freedom, some that we lost too. But we were so focused on that. We were so focused on our depression, on our disgrace and our distress, that we forgot of all the good things that came from there. At first I heard about COVID in my writing class with Mr. Jenkins. At first I thought, this will be over in a week. Who cares? It's in China. It'll be over. Now I realize that I couldn't have been more wrong. I was pretty calm because we were still up and running. My brother's dojo was still open. And then my friend, she tells me that someone got COVID at her school. So yeah, that was pretty scary to know. And I thought, okay, it's been a week, and this thing isn't over. But it isn't at PV, so whatever. So spring break went by. I was studying, because I don't know if you guys remember, but we were supposed to have our AZ Merit tests after spring break. And then my mom tells me that I'm not coming back. I'm pretty sure I cried that night. I'm pretty sure I cried myself to sleep. But I don't remember, because the memory is a little fuzzy. So. We had to finish 7th grade online. I mean, it wasn't so bad. Okay, yeah, we did miss our trip to Cougars and Coasters, and a lot of teams missed their field trips, and some of the friends moved because they were only going to be here for a year, and the teachers did too. Okay, yeah, it was horrible. I'll admit that. And we had to do 8th grade online too. I guess you guys are expecting the however part, but it's kind of hard to look at the pros right now. But we got to give recognition to those that made this year as sane as possible for us. And those are the teachers. They made sure that we had a pretty good time in their classes. I mean, they were with us. They made sure, they reassured us that everything was going to be all right, even though it seemed that it wasn't. That this fog that was clearing our vision of what we would have thought of perfect, of what we would have wanted, they made sure that that they let us know that everything was going to be all right. We had fun. For my part, I think I made the most friends this year than any other year in school. But however, we still got an education. We still stayed sane as much as possible. We're still alive. We thrived. We're here. We're celebrating. We're celebrating all of the accomplishments that we had. We're celebrating the fact that we stayed in our houses for a whole year without being able to do anything that we would have thought that we could have done this year. And I know that we're all going to remember lockdown and all the lessons that come from there. And we're going to be able to brag to it to our kids, because you know how your grandparents say that we have it easy because they had to suffer through I don't know how many things, because they had to walk to school. Yeah, well, we're going to tell our kids that we're locked in our houses, doing nothing because of a pandemic. I'm proud of that. So at the count of 3, I want all of you Panthers, because we're not just Wildcats, we're not just whatever teams we are, because we had to change them. We're all Panthers, we're all united here. So at the count of 3, I want us all to yell, and the teachers too. I want us all to yell, "We survived 2020. Ready? 1. If you guys don't shout, it's gonna be super awkward because I've been planning this for a long time. 2, 3, hit it. Yeah. Yay!
Beautifully done, thank you. Now for the Cougar team representative, it'll be Davion Dominguez. Davian.
All right, so I know it's been a struggle this year. It's been hard. We've lost multiple people to COVID, and maybe some of you have been sad, but we made it. We've passed on to high school. It doesn't matter how bad it is. If we believe, we can do anything. And for all those at home, I say hi, because you too have also gone through this struggle. Many of you might seem to have a challenge in high school. You have to believe in yourself. Not just give up, drop out, do whatever. This is your life you're depending on. You can't just go and throw it away. Many of you now are still trying in middle school, and I want that to stay that way, because this is your future life. You can become an engineer, a scientist, a doctor, whatever you want to be. You just have to believe in yourself. Try again, fail and succeed. It does not matter how bad it gets. It can always turn around. Life has always been a struggle for us. We've had the pandemic, World War II, World War I, Civil War, and we still pass on. That's because we believe. Now, many of you might try to give up. Don't do it. Just look at how far we've gone already. Many of you, you must try, succeed multiple times until you do whatever you want to do. Because life is an important message. It's all an important thing we depend on. For those you love, those you care about, your friends, your teachers, students, staff, we're all here for you. This is our earth. This is why we have been successful. And every single time a challenge is in front of us, we always succeed. Thank you.
Thank you for those encouraging words. And now we're going to start with the awards of the promotion certificates. Are you excited? Ready? All right. So we will now begin awarding the promotion certificates out of the respect for all of our students and families watching at home. Please hold your applause until the very end so all students' names can be heard, okay? All right, first row, please stand up. And I believe we have Ms. Trove's class first.
All right, so Brian Atakai. Ruby Guzman. Jasmine Hernandez. Anthony Martinez. Angelina Mungia. Nicholas Ortega. Jacob Romo. Angel Sanchez. Celicia Neve Santos. Noelia Santos Ventura. And now we have Miss Montalongo's class.
And we have Serenity Beltran, Yvonne Cruz, Emmanuel Frijas, Antonio Goins, Albert Jimenez, Maximiliano Moreno, Devin Padilla, Tatiano Pedro, Monica Quintero Ruiz, Samantha Rios, Brian Robles, Flor Segura Diaz, Andreas Valencia. And now Ms. Navarro's class.
Momel Abu Kilal, Samia Bagalwa, Maria Diaz Perez, John Delgado, D'Angelo Garcia, Vanessa Garcia Vasquez, Ashley Guevara Valencia, Adris Gurisho, Zoe Jangula, Ruben Manriquez, Liliana Mata, Yesenia Rojas Hernandez, Juan Sainz Marquez, Jocelyn Santana, Justice Santos, Ricardo Silva Sandoval. And now Ms. Heidenrich's homeroom.
Okay, we have Maria Aguilar Fuentes. Abdul Azobi, Brooklyn Bomboles, Alan Butron Benitez, Diana Carrera, Evan Ila, Tahana Felix Ramirez, Richard Galvez, sorry Richard, Carlos Garcia Martinez, Gabriel Gastelum Aguilar, Naomi Gerardo Barrados, Samantha Jaime Marcel, Emily Menchaca, Fernando Sanchez, Yemelith Celine Reyes, and Kira Zamora Flores. Now we have Mr. Lehman's class. Thank you.
Nora Al-Nassar. Patricia Rose Avalos. Brianna Campa Ramirez. Cynthia Sejas Soto. Yadira Chavez Cruz. Gabby Cota. Rosahari Guadalupe Garcia Rojas. Chris Hinkle Yarber. Danny Ramirez. And now we'll have Miss North.
Xavier Barajas. Xavier.
Give me a second. Sorry.
That's right.
This is what happens. Happened to you.
I know, right?
I'm glad you're in the backup.
There we go. All our technical difficulties fixed.
Try this again. Xavier Barajas. Harris KJ. Isabella De La Torre. Davian Dominguez. Emily Garnica Hernandez. Kaylee Green. Madison Hart. Christopher Hammer.
Yahaira Martinez Jimenez. Twin Nang. Divine Niramugisha. Samir Pineda Ibarra. Hunter Robertson. Melanie Silva Payan. And now, Ms. Jeffries' class.
Mushtaba Al-Shawid. Sindel Ariano. Daniel Barcenas Urbina. Alexander Chavez Valdiviezo. Natalie Hernandez. Joshua Jimenez Carbajal. Landon Lopez Vicente. Logan Mitchell. Noah Mitchell. Avea Muldrow. Hillary Nguyen. Valerie Reyes Carmona. Heaven Williams. And now Miss Anderson's homeroom.
Okay, for Miss Anderson's class, Michael Delgado. Fallon Holloway. Dio Jones Pearson. Stephanie Martinez. Josh Quintero Ruiz. Belle Vasquez Perez. Nathan Walker. For Miss Parker's class, Legia Bazemore. Mary Coleman. Anthony Jefferson. Rosemary Sandoval. James Sitopka. Edgar Villegas. Aaliyah Zuniga. Now for Mr. Ramondi's class. Emily Cardenas. R.J. Felix. Alberto Hernandez. Max Herrera Chavez. Mark Pimentel Uribe. Larry Rodriguez Barrios.
Thank you all for holding your applause, but now let's hear it. Congratulations. Very proud of you guys. So I'm going to leave you guys with some notes at the end. So as you know, I'm Miss Gray, your assistant principal. Families watching online, you may recognize me from the quirky morning announcements and my killer jokes of the day. Am I right? No. Okay, cool. Wow. What a couple of years, Panthers. Whether you've been with us since the beginning of 7th grade or came later in the year, this group has had to embark on quite a unique middle school journey. From being in person to going online, to some of you coming back in person for hybrid, and then going back online, and then coming back in person, and then some of you going online and finishing the year as online students. As if middle school wasn't hard enough. I know on behalf of Mr. Richardson, your teachers, our staff, we want to thank you, our students, and your families for your patience and flexibility through this wild school year. Before we let you go, and you've officially promoted to high school, I want to leave you with some of my aged wisdom. You hear me say it every day on announcements before I sign off. I say, make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. Students, when I say the choice is yours, I really mean it. Your great day, your great year, your great life is not determined by your circumstances, it is determined by your attitude in those circumstances and the choices you make day in and day out. You are all intelligent and gifted individuals with bright futures. You know the right choices you need to make. Be sure to make those right choices in the coming chapters of your life. So with no further ado, and for one last time, to the Palo Verde Middle School promoting class of 2021, make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. Congratulations, students. Mr. Richardson.
All right, 8th graders. So by the powers vested in me by the Washington Elementary School Board, I now declare that you guys have met the promotion requirements for 8th grade. You are now high schoolers. Congratulations. High schoolers, please stand. Congratulations, guys.
Hello, my name is Dr. Paul Stanton, the very proud superintendent of the Washington Elementary School District. You know, I've been saying this for 6 years, but this year it seems a little more special. I always start with a disclaimer. You're not going to remember this speech, these words. You're not meant to, because they're my words. Instead, you should remember your words. You did it, you made it, you are moving forward. You are becoming a student of life. Now, before we move on, let's thank everyone that helped us get to this point. Thank you, families, parents, guardians, neighbors, and all those that help lift our students up. Thank you, staff, teachers, administrators, social workers, bus drivers, cafeteria workers, everybody. You are the miracle workers, the essential human beings. Thank you for loving and caring and molding these students. Students, you are the teachers this year. You are the leaders. This year, and we the adults, well, we're the learners. You have shown us so many traits that we cannot teach you, but only marvel at. You have taught us how to balance your family demands, your school demands, your friend demands, your demands. You taught us that learning is so much more than subjects. Learning is juggling schedules, sharing technology, getting online, mastering meetings, getting frustrated, trying again, laughing, crying, succeeding, and doing it again tomorrow. You showed us that learning is how to watch over your siblings, over your guardians, over your parents, and how to help them through this once-in-a-lifetime pandemic. You contributed, you helped, you persevered, you made it. Remember this moment, as it will serve you well today, tomorrow, in high school, in college, in the military, in life. You see, you can't teach overcoming adversity, overcoming hardship, overcoming fear, but you learn from it. You learn how to deal with it. You learn that it did not define you, and now you can apply it to other situations that will come your way. That is real life learning. To say we're proud, well, that's just an understatement. Our lives are better because of you this year. Whether you're online, in person, hybrid, you touched our hearts and our minds in so many ways. You're not going to remember the speech, these words. You're not meant to, because they're my words. But you need to remember your words. You did it. You made it. You are moving forward. You are students of life. Class of 2021, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for allowing us to learn from and with you.